I've been editing a couple of different things on the course itself, including level one. Can you guys see my screen?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So I'm just gonna get into courses, and I'm assuming everyone is here, right? All right. I hope so. I hope so. Okay, cool. So just to make it very, very clear for you guys, I'm assuming everyone started last week, right? What day exactly did you guys start last week?
I started like before,
Okay. No, but the
the week
initial
before.
meeting that we had, wasn't it on Monday the 6th or so?
Meeting that we
Like the
Yes, it was on
initial,
Monday.
it was on Monday, right? Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
yeah, it was
So
the Monday.
okay, great stuff. So that means by now you're supposed to have finished the last lesson on Git and GitHub and have started CSS, because I added these little timestamps to say, okay, so in week one, you're supposed to do this part, this part, this part, Git, and then at least today's Tuesday, right? So at least by now you're supposed to be somewhere here, right? Somewhere here around the CSS section. The changes that I did make were in regards to the capstone project and the pair project. So what you're gonna find is that that's why I wanted to hear where everyone is, because I changed the whole everything. So firstly, we now have these options. So you can enhance your personal CV web page, you can build a recipe page, or you can build a product landing page, right? Um, that's why I wanted to hear, had any one of you guys started with your individual capstones?
Oh, there were no options like that when I opened it.
Okay, 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 okay. Okay, so I see
Yeah,
where you,
I've
mhm,
started and completed my capstone.
the individual one.
Yeah, the individual one.
Okay, cool. So if you have already started and finished, it's fine, no problem. You can still hand in that one. You don't have to do these ones. But for the people who have not yet reached this stage, right? Please just go ahead with what's written on the lesson, because this is new information. Same applies with the pair project. So let me just show you the pair project as well. So they used to be something different, and now we've edited them. So now I think I have a hand. Yes, Yellow Cousin?
I just want to ask, so do I like scrap whatever I've already started with and
No, no,
with
please don't scrap anything. Just continue with what you've done, and then for the group one, that's when you adhere to the changes. Is that
okay.
fine? Okay,
Okay then.
okay, cool. All right, so great stuff. I'm gonna stop sharing now. You just come in and look at them, but then basically it's basic websites using the information that you've learned. You're free to be as creative as you possibly want to be with these ones. Remember, guys, that these projects, these capstones, are supposed to be this week. So you're supposed to be doing them from this week until the end of this week. So next week, when we start on Tuesday, you guys are going to be presenting on your hair projects. So you're going to be presenting on these ones, right? So either one of this one, if you have done the music band one, or if you've done the flower shop one, you guys are going to be presenting on this. Question: had you guys paired yourselves?
No, not yet on my side, but I saw people pairing themselves in the group today, so I'm gonna look for a partner.
Okay. Does anyone who is on this call not have a partner apart from your cousin?
I don't.
Who is that? Sorry.
Zero.
Okay, cool. So your cousin, there's your partner.
All right, thank you.
All right, perfect. And then so just to say this one more time, next week Tuesday, you are expected to have finished this pair project and your individual capstone project. Just to make that extremely clear to you guys. So that's the only changes that have been made in terms of level one, because every once in a while we go through our course and change stuff to make it relevant and keep it up to date. So that's what I wanted to let you guys know. I'll stop sharing now. Yes, Yolokazi?
So with the presentation, are we how will we do it? Like, is it just saying, okay, this is what we've done, or do we
Okay.
create a slideshow? What do you do? Do you create a slideshow and then after that do the demonstration? What is it like?
Okay, so firstly, you're free to be as creative as you possibly want to be. There isn't really a prescribed way to go about it. But then what usually the students do is that they come in and then you share what you've actually made. So you share your website and then you start taking us through each and every single section, your thought processes, what you were thinking when you decided that this button should be there, this color, what was hard for you, what was easy for you. So you're basically just bragging to us about your work. So you're showing us how you did your work and how that went. I would say that if you don't really know how to go about it, you can go on our YouTube channel and like just look at some of the previous students' presentations. I think that could also be a good pointer. But you just come in, share your screen, and then you and your partner basically they go ahead.
All right. All right. Thank
Cool
you.
stuff. Cool stuff. Brilliant stuff. Okay, so that's all from my end. That was the major sort of announcement that I wanted to make from you guys. What I'm gonna do now is I'm just gonna give everyone an opportunity to speak and say something, either if it's a question or if it's a concern, and then after that we are free to dismiss this meeting and call it quits. Is that okay?
Can I ask?
Yes.
Can I
You
ask
go
Tejo
first.
one?
You go first.
Can I ask Tejo, how far are you?
Hi. Hello.
Yeah. Like, how far are you? Are you on the capstone projects already?
Not yet. I'm doing my CV now. HTML CV.
Okay, cool. Okay, cool. But so okay, well, I'll grab your number so that we can discuss
All right.
because I'll
Cool.
continue tomorrow with my stuff.
Cool.
Perfect. Perfect stuff. Thank you for that, Yolokasi. Cheko, do you have anything to say?
For now, I don't have any questions.
Cool stuff. Cool stuff. Bongani?
No questions for me.
All right, brilliant stuff. Sizwe, and welcome.
How are you? Hi, everyone.
Hello,
Yes,
hello.
Mr.
Yes. Guys, I'm having a problem here, guys. I don't think I'm the and I don't think I'm the only one.
Okay,
I think
good.
I think like we're moving with the fast pace.
Yes.
Some of us like never got it before,
Mm,
so we're new to this academy. But now people are doing CVs. Now people are doing CSS. No, like I'm still shocked even now. And whenever I tell other people like guys, let's move bit by bit. We are new to this programming stuff. Yes, we do know the language, but you are new to. Sorry,
okay. Sizwe,
I'm
tell me
fast.
which part exactly are you currently on? What lesson are you currently on?
I'm done with the levels now. I'm busy with the CV project.
Okay, cool. Okay, cool. Um, I completely sympathize and empathize with you. I understand what you mean. However, remember that the whole essence of a boot camp is so that you get to learn a lot in a very short amount of time. This is what I'm gonna tell you though, so that you feel much better about what you're currently doing. Level one, honestly speaking, not that important. It's not that important. You might feel as if um, you need to really sit down and sort of take every single piece of okay, hold on. I'm gonna mute you. I muted you for a bit just so that like that background isn't. But then what I was saying was level one is not that important. Um, you're doing it so that you know the basics, so that you know the foundation, so that you know what a div is, what an X is. But then where you're gonna find much value is in level two, where you start using Bootstrap. So everything you're currently learning right now, right, in level one, you're gonna be able to do it in a much faster and easier rate using Bootstrap because what Bootstrap is basically is these are other people who have already done what you have done, who then sit down and said, okay, let's make this easier for all beginners and just make it into one framework and collection. So you're going to find that for you to make a div, for example, right now you're currently typing div this, div that, but then in Bootstrap it's completely different. You just have to copy some code that some other guy has already done, then you paste it into your project. So I understand what you're saying about the fact that we're going really fast, but then it's a boot camp. We intend to get you a job in the next 6 months. So for you to be able to get that job, you need to have shaped up and be ready. So that's just for you. But then I saw that Caesar just left, which breaks my heart. But I hope that that makes sense for everyone else who's on the call as well.
It's probably network.
Probably the network. Yeah, but also I'm just gonna say this as well. If you feel like you're going really, really slow or you're gonna fall behind, please guys let us know. That's why we have these meetings and we're very flexible in how we can say, okay, you can get to do it at this amount of time, or you can get to do this. What does remain fixed is the dates for the capstones and when you're supposed to present. So let's say, for example, your Lokazi, right? Let's say, for example, you're not yet finished with the last part, but your partner is ready to start with the capstone. What I would suggest is start doing your capstone, because what matters is the capstone. Like, what really matters is not the content that you're reading, but it's what you produce, it's your output. And so that's why when we're marking, we only look at the capstone projects. We don't really look at your quizzes. We don't really look at whether or not you read everything. It's mostly about the capstones. So yeah, Tebu.
I was just gonna say, guys, like our bootcamp is very project based, right? So you learn by doing, right? So if you guys waste too much time on reading and watching the videos, just focus on the capstone because it's gonna help you to solidify everything that you're learning basically. Then you can go back and read the text and the documentation, and that way you will understand it more. Because I feel like Lynn now, when I started, I was like, wow, this is too fast, honestly. But the moment you start building stuff and you start seeing your applications working and you realize what's happening, you will see that, oh, okay, now I can go back and read the text or watch the videos and use the resources that you have. So don't stress too much about everything being fast paced. And also just being in the software engineering industry, guys, it's so fast paced that you'll be learning so many things and new concepts are being released, new programming languages are being released. So if you don't get used to it now, what's going to happen to you in a few years? So that's why we are trying to train you guys to get to that pace as well. I hope that makes sense, guys. And for someone who's working on this journey as well, because I'm also doing JavaScript and I'm also here with you guys, I understand the pain of feeling like, wow, this is too fast. Okay. So yeah, if you feel like it's too fast for you, please communicate like Lori said, please do, because we're here to support you guys. We're here to support you. Yeah, that's it for me.
Solid. Thank you so much, Tebu, for those words. I hope you guys heard her. Yeah, like the industry is so fast. Like guys, I'm literally going through the course right now. We made this course about 5 or so months ago, and I'm going through it now, and I'm like, guys, this stuff, some of this stuff is already not relevant, and it's just been 5 months. So yes, it is a very fast-paced industry that you walked into, and so for you to just get used to it, you might as well get used to the pressure. So that's it from my end. Yes, Nompumelelo, how are you feeling? You finding it well? Are you good? Okay, it seems like something's wrong with your audio in general. So I'll give you some time to figure that out. Pio,
Hello, guys.
hello, hello.
Um, how are you?
Doing well. How are you? How are you finding things?
I'm good. So, I heard like half of what's going on. So, with me, I'm currently on the CV as well. And then I had a meeting with Mongani. Mongani is my partner for the Pay Capstone project. So yes.
Okay. Cool stuff. Cool stuff. As long as you guys can get to the point where next week Tuesday you're presenting, I think you'll be fine. You might have to work over the weekend. Honestly, we all do here at the academy as well. So it's not gonna be a train smash if you work a bit extra hours to get it in. So that's cool. Yes, sir. And also please teach me how to pronounce your name.
Good. It's a good afternoon. Good afternoon to the team and to our mentors. Oh, it's Ayub. It's Ayub, Mr. Jim. Are
That's
you good?
cool. I am well. How are you? Are you? Is that
I'm
so?
good.
Is it
I'm
like
doing
that?
good. Okay, so no, the course it's there. It's amazing. It's amazing. It's there. So I wanted to ask, where do we submit our capstones?
Okay. So simple. You first post it on your activity feed, on the activity feed, so that everyone sees, everyone notices, and then also we get to like see. And if you can also post them into Table Hall's direct message.
Okay, okay, thank you.
Yeah.
So, and the second question, I see the curriculum, it's structured in levels. So, if, for instance, I'm on level one, HTML and CSS, and I incorporate a bit of Bootstrap or JavaScript, is that breaking the rules, or do I strictly have to adhere to the fact that no, I have to do HTML and CSS at that level?
Okay, honestly, we reward creativity and extra initiative here at the academy. And so if you feel like in as much as the what you're being asked for is basic, you can do more. Go ahead, by all means, do more. You won't be penalized. And for everyone who is a beginner who's also starting, if you feel like you can only do the bare basics, do those. You won't be penalized as well. So you can add all fancy stuff that you wanna add. Honestly, fine,
Oh, okay, thank you very much, sir.
cool stuff, no problem. All right, that's great stuff. So that's Ayuf. Nompumelelo, we're trying to get you to speak. Are
Yeah,
you?
can you hear me now?
There we go. Now we can hear you.
Hi, guys.
Good.
Yeah, I'm not even sure if I'm supposed to be here. I don't know if this is open for part-timers because I am a part-timer. I'm pacing myself.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
is it?
No, you can come. Of course, you're always welcome to come. But just know that for you, the deadlines and stuff doesn't really apply. So that's the
Yeah,
only difference.
yeah, because
Yeah.
I'm
But how are
hearing.
you finding things?
No, everything is fine. I'm still now, there's a form. I don't know if everybody has done this form, but there's a form there that I'm currently busy with. I see everybody's busy with the CVs and everything. I'm not yet there. So I don't know, are we supposed to do the form, HTML form?
No, please go ahead with whatever you're currently working on.
Okay.
There's no problem at all. Because the reason why you're self-paced is because you're self-paced. So
Yeah.
take your time. I think the only thing that you should be aware of is that your capstone projects would be due times two the amount of time that everyone else has. So these people's capstone, they're due. Okay, we're saying Friday, but technically when they present, which is next week Tuesday.
Okay.
So for you, they would be due 2 weeks after next week
All
Tuesday,
right.
basically.
Okay.
You know.
Okay. All
So
right. That's
yeah,
fine.
yeah. So you're chilling. You're good.
No, that's fine. Yeah, because yeah. Everything is still, it's not brand new, but actually just when you have to do the stuff, when you have to
Yeah,
put the elements together, yeah, it's still a bit of
a challenge.
everything is relatively new. But yeah, we'll get there.
We'll get
Yeah,
there.
so far, yeah, so good. I'm good.
Okay, that's great. That's great to hear. That makes me really happy. And just to add on to my response to Ayuf earlier about where to hand in, what also happens when you hand in on the activity feed, another advantage is that you have people who have been doing this for way longer than you guys who can also look at it and give you pointers. So it's very easy for you to have John Andre comment on your post if you post it on the activity feed, even though he's in a cohort that's like way earlier than yours. And so that collaboration also in turn comes into you actually improving on your projects. That's why everyone posts their things on the activity feed. So just an addition there. Palesa, I haven't heard you say anything. Can you say something? Are you around? Are you well? Um, okay, we have a question from Yohani. I think you can do both. Oh yeah, Palesa told us that she's gonna be in work and she won't be able to speak, so that's fine. We're glad you sent a message, so you're good. Let me just check my list. Gladman, say something. Are you well? How are you finding the course? What what stage are you in right now? Gladman, are you on? I assume he's not. Okay, I'm just gonna let Teboho speak since I haven't heard.
Okay, cool. I just wanted to say to you guys, please don't forget to deploy your projects on GitHub pages so that when people go on your GitHub, they're able to see what you have built, basically. This is important, especially if like recruiters are going to be like seeing your stuff now and wanting to invite you to interviews. It's an advantage for you if they can just click on a link and they can see, oh, Tseho built this, oh, she did this, you know. And I'm speaking from experience because when I was applying for grad programs to other tech companies, the fact that they saw my GitHub, they wanted to hire me because of that. They invited me for interviews because of that. So use it to your advantage, guys, please. And also, it makes it easier also for the other students when they view your stuff so that they can see, okay, this is what you built and whatnot. But then, other than that, I hope you guys are good. And please bother me, DM me if you need help. I'm here to help you guys. Lori is also here to help you guys. And yeah, I hope you guys have a lovely day. Forward, do you guys have any more questions? Then we can dismiss the meeting. No questions. Okay, cool. Bye, guys. I'll see you guys next week. Bye.
Bye.